the civic engagement. It's fantastic to see all of you here in front of O'Neill Library. This is one of the most exciting Sundays we've had at BC in a long time. So it seems we've got a little bit of a theme here, which is Pope Francis and what's coming down the pike, particularly for Catholic colleges and universities, but not only, because I think that the papal encyclical, which we are waiting for and expect in the summer, is going to galvanize our movement, not just among Catholics, but much more broadly. It is an incredibly important step forward for us. Why is that? Well, number one, man slapped nature in the face. It's hard to summarize it in fewer words than that, and it's really important that we take those words to heart and begin to act, and that is what the Pope will be asking us to do. Now, this is not the first Pope who has spoken out on climate change. In 2008, Pope Benedict declared that climate pollution was a sin, but he didn't take the level of action, engagement, discourse, and we hope really effectiveness that we're going to see from Pope Francis. After the release of the encyclical, Francis will be coming to the United States, he'll be addressing Congress, he'll be going to the UN, and he'll be doing what he can to try and move the Paris talks forward. And that means we need to be working in concert with him and with Catholic colleges and universities, with the parishes, the churches, and all of the Catholic laity and priests and nuns, as well as a larger community, to make his push as effective as possible. Scholars of the Catholic Church say that no encyclical in the last decade has generated anything like the excitement that this one is already generating. Now, those of us in rich countries have a moral obligation to do whatever we can on climate change to get off fossil fuels as expeditiously and practically as possible. That also means making the moral choice not to profit from them. That is essential to the argument for divestment, which has multiple arguments. There's also an economic argument for divestment. I am, by training, an economist. The idea that our universities, these endowments which are sacred trusts for the future, the idea that they are invested in an industry which is likely in the middle of a huge asset bubble, companies which have stranded assets, meaning assets which are on their books and priced at high valuations, which will never be realized in the market. That goes against the fiduciary responsibilities of these institutions. As the speakers before me have said, it's time to have a serious debate about the investment policies of not only Catholic colleges and universities, but all institutions across the land.
Yes.
I'm hopeful that as we prepare to respond to the papal encyclical here at Boston College, this institution will do everything in its power to follow the lead of the Pope, and that all of us dedicate ourselves to that, and that we will act with all due speed, efficacy, and compassion. Thank you.